We like to say that the Shaare Zedek community is really the Shaare Zedek family. This hospital has had the ability to attract families who have managed to support the hospital over many, many generations. The Jesselson family is a leader in exactly what it means to have ongoing family leadership support.
Growing up, Shaare Zedek was part of our everyday. Hearing my grandparents and my parents talk about it so passionately, they cared about it beyond words, and they left big shoes for me to fill.
Roni talks about how growing up, he often heard firsthand what goes into building a hospital, what goes into treating everyone and anyone with the care that they need. And I think that's something that resonated with him.
Israel is so important to our family. Israel is so important to us as Jews. And I think Shaare Zedek is one of the best examples of the good that Israel does. A lot of times, people don't understand how great Israel is, and all they have to do is look at Shaare Zedek.
What's amazing about Shaare Zedek is that they treat everyone and anyone that comes through their door. They don't discriminate. They don't turn any patient away. Anyone who walks through the doors at Shaare Zedek is treated with compassion, care, love, and top medical treatment. Shaare Zedek is a microcosm for collaboration and partnership at its best.
We feel very grateful and lucky to be part of the Shaare Zedek family, and the little work that we've done gave us a chance to be reminded who the real heroes are. It's the people in the hospital, the nurses, the doctors, and we're so grateful to them.
We are so happy to present the Jerusalem Champions Award to Jessica and Roni. Roni and Jessica became involved with Shaare Zedek 7 years ago when they joined the Children's Champion Committee. Roni volunteered to help us do a wine tasting event for our young professional group in order to support the NICU and the Children's Hospital, and he also helped us purchase wine for our young couples events. During COVID, Roni and Jessica were helpful in creating wine packages for our special donors, and even graciously invited us into their home to prepare these great packages.
Roni and Jessica are very American, but they're also very Israeli. Roni was a soldier in the army. Like, they understand the Israeli culture and identity.
For Roni and Jessica to be the third generation, supporting and helping and understanding the position and how center is Shaare Zedek for Israel and for Yerushalayim. And I see it as a zchut, as something very special.
On the community level, everywhere that there's a need, you know that you can count on them. And I think that's a big thing for a community.
Roni is extremely giving, and we're actually taking an EMT course together. He just, stepped right in, is like, we have to do it. It's part of our obligation to the community. And I think he takes that to all the other levels.
It's just great to see the next generation of leadership connecting with, as is the case with SAR, where they're really following previous generations in terms of being committed to the Jewish people, being committed to those in need, and to just being there and stepping up when there is a need.
A hospital that takes care of people, I think that Roni and Jessica recognize that that's something very important and very meaningful, and not just for their own selves to, be part of that and help that grow and be successful, but to model that for their children.
Mommy and Daddy are such special people because they're kind and they help people a lot. I'm so proud of my mom and dad because they help a lot of people. My family loves Israel because it's a special place for all the Jewish people. My great-grandma Erica Jesselson loved Shaare Zedek. I'm named after my great-grandma, and she was a great lady. I love you, Mommy and Daddy.
My father told us stories how he, as a child, had a Shaare Zedek collection box. So it's something that's been part of our life for a long time. And to feel that one can be a small part of that, it's just extraordinary, and it's one of the proudest accomplishments of our family.
I know tradition is very important to Roni and Jessica. It would go without saying that as the younger generation, that they would take up the reins and continue what has been put before them.
Roni, even as a young child in high school, had an enormous heart. Jessica, like Roni, doesn't just help, she takes a leadership role. And she comes from a family that's been community givers throughout.
Jessica and Roni together as a team form a united front, and they love doing things to help others together.
Both of them as a unit just are the perfect couple to represent this fine institution, this legacy that now continues with their service.
I did not want to be honored at all. I didn't even want to come to the dinner. But the food is great, the company's pretty solid, and this cause is worth it.
When Shaare Zedek first reached out and asked us to accept this honor, it was really difficult for us to say yes. But we realized that this dinner is a vehicle for us to be able to share our passion for this incredible institution.
Growing up, I was taught to be part of the community and to be charitable and to be involved in tzedakah. Just like Jessica, she grew up with the same value system, and to us, Israel is such an important focal point of that chesed.
The love and passion for Israel and chesed and Shaare Zedek that we learned from our parents and grandparents is one that we hope to pass on to our children.
I'm very proud of my family's connection to the hospital, and Shaare Zedek meant so much to them. So being able to follow in their footsteps and be part of this cause, I'm so humbled and honored to be a part of that legacy.